should take us there. It says setting up meeting to go live. I thought we were already live.
Yep, we're live.
Okay. Right. Yep. Okay. So good afternoon. I know it's a quick 1 o'clock lunch edition that we're doing today on the People of Power show. I'm your host and creator, Kitty London, and every week I sit down with movers and shakers, CEOs, entrepreneurs, people who are doing amazing things. And I'm sitting beside virtually the beautiful Rodina. We haven't met in person yet, but we're meeting virtually. How are you?
Good. Yes, I know. One day, once things clear up, we can definitely try to meet personally. But I'm so excited to be here.
I'm excited too. And the reason why we're here today is because you have an amazing event coming up this Saturday. And I love the title. I always use powerful because, people of power, that's my whole power thing, right? I feel like we all have superpowers. So I love the title. It's called Dare to Be Powerful. And can
Mhm.
you just tell us briefly, who you are, what you do, and then tell us how you came about this wonderful event this Saturday?
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Verdina Mesidou, and I'm the founder of a nonprofit organization called Daredevil Leadership Summit. And with this summit, it helps us to come about. So we had one last year with teens and women, and we really brought them together to talk about how we want to own our images, right? We want to not only be seen for our beauty or our appearance, but also be seen for our intelligence and what we can be out in the community. So this year, being that we're in COVID, we were like, okay, well, how can we have a similar event, but not necessarily in person? And so we really just made it for the teens because we've been seeing a lot of youth activisms that's been happening, especially right now with racial injustice and just us being in at home, being COVID, and we're seeing a lot of youth activists rise up. So we want our girls in the local community to know that they could lead now, right? So we don't just have to wait till we're full blown adults or we're in careers or we're community leaders to bring action to change. So we really wanted to bring this event to middle school and high school girls and have girls who have been their age bringing in some social justice or some emotional health or even entrepreneurship. So that's why we brought them speakers who are doing it right now in their local community to help inspire that. And on top of that, they're going to be able to create these leadership kits. And so these leadership kits are going to be able to be distributed to girls in the Riviera Beach area. And so we're going to have a whole distribution day, which is going to be totally fun and exciting, but they get to create what they want to see happen in their community. So we want to amplify our Black girls' voices, but we also want them to know, hey, we're here to support what you want to see. We don't want to make that up ourselves. So that's why we're really wanting to bring in some people who can inspire them, help get some creative juices, and really hear what they want to put in these kit boxes to distribute to their community.
I love it. So let me ask you. So when people look at the video, because I know we're going to be playing it all week, so to ramp up again for Saturday, is there an age limit or requirement, and is there a maximum or minimum of girls that you need or who have signed up now?
Yeah, so there is an age limit in the sense of we are doing middle school and high school girls. And so anyone could really attend the summit, but the distribution is really for Palm Beach girls, specifically in the areas of the Riviera Beach, North Palm Beach area. But any middle school and high school can actually attend the summit. And we'll be raffling off gift prizes just for your attendance.
Oh wow. Okay. People like gifts. So it is this Saturday, and it's going to be from the hours of 12 and 3.
Yes, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. So they can register online through Dare to Be a Girl. We'll definitely have Facebook event, our Instagram page. Of course, I'm sure it would be linked in either the comments or in the description for this live. But there's plenty registration points to get out there, and there's really no limit. Um, I would think maybe Zoom may not hold more than 500 people. So
That's a lot of people. That's a
yeah,
lot.
it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people for sure. So anyone could register their girls, and we really would love to see some girl organizations come together that we have locally in the community, and we want to align with other people who are doing similar things that we're doing, but just coming together so we're not just all operating on an island of our own.
Let me just as I'm looking, I just want to make sure I'm not missing. Latasha Denise Clemens says, my sis, she's absolutely amazing. And I just want to ask people too, for the people that see this video, please hit the share button. Sharon is Karen. We want to get the information out. Can you just give us just a little teaser of who are the people that are speaking? So, we'll know.
Yes. So we have very own Revere Beach, very own Nazi the Baker. So she is a teen entrepreneur. She started her own baking business, and she also has a nonprofit. And she started off as being a teen in her family and her siblings who have sickle cell. And so she wanted to, and she'll go in and she'll share her story, but she wanted to create desserts that she can eat that wouldn't give a flare up, because flare ups are really linked to nutrition. And so she started baking and she made it a business. And then she also has the education portion through her nonprofit. And she has a walk every year. And she's in high school and she's doing it. And she has like really fun hair. She has a YouTube channel. So she's going to be like our keynote speaker, because I think she brings in the emotional health aspect that we're looking at. And she also brings the social justice piece of wanting to promote health, and the entrepreneurship piece of starting two businesses as a team. So we're really excited to have her. We also have Janice Lee, who is a youth activist, and she's based out of Miami, but she's going to be talking about her activism and her creating a book and her having a movement. And she brings a wealth of knowledge around social change. So she'll be leading the social change aspect. We have Dina Cameron, who's going to be coming in, and she's a youth who has led a protest in Broward. And so her mom is actually a therapist, which is a colleague of mine. So she'll be able to come in and bring the emotional health aspect of creating change in your community, but also knowing what that means to start movements and start protests in your local community, or just even anything that you're passionate about. How can we take care of our emotional health? And we know exactly, definitely with being in COVID right now, all of us are trying to be mindful of our emotional health in this pandemic. So I'm super excited for all three of our speakers that we have. And I think it'll really help make an impact on what the girls come up with in their leadership kits.
That sounds exciting. Well, I want to thank you for giving the viewers information. We're definitely going to share this video as much as we can to
Yes.
push it. I shared the flyer on my page, so I'm asking everyone who saw it, please share the flyer. I'm going to put the heading also on the top of the video so that way they know it. Now, the registration link. How do they register for this?
So they can register at dareToBeAGirl.org. If they just go right to the website, it's on the main page and they can click register now. If you're on Instagram, follow us at DareToBeAGirl, and the link is in our bio. We also have a Facebook event page, Dare to Be Powerful. So there's multiple ways that you can find it. If you don't find us in any of that, just send an email at daretobeagirl16@gmail.com and I'll send you the link directly.
Okay. And if you want to text me the link too, I can put the link on top of the video.
Yes.
Make it easy for people,
Yes.
I'm so happy and I'm so excited for you. Thank you for doing this movement. I tell people all the time, pushing positivity is not an easy thing.
Right.
Sometimes it can be draining because you see the vision and you want people to come aboard because you know how powerful it's going to be.
Absolutely.
So it's not an easy sell, but I think it's going to be successful.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And you definitely, get that, because we really want to evoke change in our community, but we know the kids have something that they want to see and they need to be part of it. And sometimes it's like, okay, the adults see it and try to include the youth, but it's like, do you guys actually want to be part of this? So we really want them to participate. And yeah, I agree with you 100%. Like, participate so we know that, yes, this is needed for our community.
Just to recap, the event is called Dare to Be Powerful. It's going to be this Saturday, the 26th, between the hours of 12 and 3. And it's a free, I have to put the F word in there, right? Free, free empowerment webinar to give girls and tools needed to become agents of change in their community. The event will be held virtually, so it'll be virtual. So, hey, guess what? With COVID free, we're safe, safe environment to hear your voices. And it's basically for the youth. So like you said, high school to middle school.
That's right.
And anyone else is invited, but it's
Yes.
really geared for high school and middle school.
Yes, absolutely. So I thank you so much, Kitty. This is a
You're
blessing.
welcome.
And we're so excited to see the girls who are going to show up on this Saturday.
Yes, this Saturday, the 26th, and we'll continue.
Seems like Kitty got knocked off.